Okay, let's kick things off with two words you probably never thought you'd hear in the same sentence: quantum and leadership. One is all about theoretical physics, the other is about business strategy. But what if connecting them isn't just some clever gimmick? What if it's the key to unlocking a totally new, more effective way to lead? Well, that's the powerful idea we're going to break down right here.
All right, I know what you're thinking. Quantum physics for a CEO? Seriously? Do I need a degree in theoretical physics now to run my company? The short answer? Nope, absolutely not. We're not talking about quarks or string theory here. Instead, think of quantum as a really powerful metaphor for a whole new way of leading.
Now check out this phrase from our source material: the missing script. Just think about that for a second. How many leaders out there feel like they're just winging it, like they're missing a core set of instructions for all the challenges we face today? Well, this concept suggests that there is a script, and it's been hiding in plain sight this whole time.
So, to find this missing script, where do we begin? Well, it's not with some crazy, complex physics equation. Nope, we start somewhere much, much closer to home. We start with the human core.
Think about it. Before you're a CEO, a manager, a team lead, whatever your title is, you're a person. And this whole leadership model is built on that one simple, but honestly pretty profound truth. It argues that the best kind of leadership doesn't come from some complicated new methodology. It comes from getting back in touch with the fundamental nature of what it means to be human.
Okay, so let's get a clear definition on the table. What exactly is a human leader? Well, according to this idea, it's a leader who operates from that core human nature. But, and this is the kicker, they're armed with that new script we were just talking about. It's that combination of real humanity and a new, powerful mental framework.
All right, so we've got the human part down. Makes sense. Now for the bit that sounds a little out there, the quantum principle. And I'm going to say it again, just so we're all on the same page. This has nothing to do with actual physics. It's all about a mindset.
Seriously, I can't stress this enough. The word quantum here, it's a metaphor. It's just a way to describe a shift in your thinking that's so massive, so powerful. It's almost like discovering a whole new law of nature for leadership. It's a brand new mental ability. So here's where it all clicks into place, right? You've got this new mental ability. That's your tool. What does it do? Its whole job is to bring you back to your real, authentic human nature. And the result? Bam! You've finally got that missing script, that intuitive guide for how to lead effectively. Okay, this is all great in theory, but what does it actually look like? What does a leader do with this new script? This is where we get into the practical side of things, where the rubber really meets the road. It's basically a two-step move. First, the leader learns to focus this new mental power inward, on themselves. Then they turn that same focused energy outward. But here's the twist. It's not about managing or controlling. The word they use is govern. And that's so important, right? Governing sounds more like being a good steward, a guide, not a dictator. And this chart, it just nails the difference. The old school, traditional leader, they're stuck in the weeds, right? Managing tasks, directing people, it's all reactive. But the human leader, using this quantum script, they're operating at a totally different altitude. They focus on governing the entire environment, shaping the culture, setting the conditions for success. They're not just bossing people around, they're influencing stakeholders, creating alignment. It's a complete game changer.
So you might be asking, okay, why bother with all this? Why adopt this new way of thinking? Well, the payoff isn't just about you feeling better as a leader. It's about creating a totally different and way better kind of success for the whole organization.
When you boil it all down, this whole framework is a tool, and it has one very specific job: to build an organization that can not only survive, but actually thrive in the crazy, complex world we live in today. And that kind of organization is built on two pillars. First, of course, is successful. You gotta hit your targets, make a profit, grow. That's a given. But that's only half the story. The other 50%, just as important, is sustainable. Can this thing last? Is it creating real long-term value for everyone, not just for the next quarter? So this is the whole point, the ultimate goal, the reason for the quantum script, for becoming a human leader, for governing your environment. It all leads to this: creating an organization that is successful right now and sustainable long into the future. You can't have one without the other. And that kind of brings it all back to you, doesn't it? It leaves us with one last question. When you think about how you lead, what's the script you're following? Is it the old one, just focused on managing tasks and putting out fires? Or are you maybe writing a new one, a script that's about governing the environment, truly influencing people, and building something that's not just successful, but actually built to last? So, what's in your script?